Hey everyone, it's Whitney, and today I'm doing a makeup tutorial for you guys. The new MAC Flighty collection came out today, so I thought it would be a perfect time to do a makeup tutorial using some of those products. So I came up with this really beautiful light blue, kind of purpley look, and I think it's great for spring and summer. I think it turned out really pretty. So if you'd like to see how I came up with this makeup tutorial, then just keep on watching and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes today with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So I'm going to get some of that and stick it on my lid and all the way up to the brow bone like that. And just blend it in. I'm going to start off with a small eyeshadow brush, something like this. And I'm going to grab Free as Air by MAC. And Free as Air. Yeah, Free as Air. And it's a really pretty blue color. It's kind of got a hint of like green glitter in there. It's not like green, but it's kind of an aqua feel to it. But it looks like this, and it's really pretty. However, when you put this on your hand or even on your eye, it is a little sheer, and you definitely don't need a ton of this because it's super creamy. So just be really careful with it, and I find using a small brush with this does best. So I'm going to get some of this on this little eyeshadow brush, just a little bit on one side of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick this on the inner corner of my eye, about the inner half of my lid. You really have to be careful with these because they're so incredibly creamy. If you guys are familiar with the MAC paint pots, you know that they're you know, fairly creamy, but this is like creamier than a mousse, so they're super creamy. On the other side of this brush, on the clean side, I'm going to pick up some of MAC's Count Your Assets. This is also one of the new Big Bounce eyeshadows or cream shadows. And I really love this color. It's really incredibly pretty. And it's probably one of my favorite ones out of this collection. And it looks like that. It's a really pretty kind of purple lavender color, and it's beautiful. Looking at it in this container doesn't even do it justice. So I'm going to get some of that on the other side of this brush. And I really wish that these would have come in some kind of other packaging, because I feel that being in these little paint pot containers are just going to end up in a huge mess. I wish it was in some kind of other form, but I'm going ahead and putting Count Your Assets on the other half of my eye, just like that, and bringing it into the crease a little bit, just kind of meshing it and mixing it together with the blue color where it joins right there, and just kind of patting it. After getting the cream eyeshadows on and the basic shape, it doesn't have to be perfect by any means because we're going to put eyeshadow on top. I'm going to grab another flat shader eyeshadow brush, however this one's a little bigger than the first one, and I'm going to grab a shimmery white color. Something similar to this would be fine. This is a really pretty kind of white shimmery color. This is coming from the Glam Rimmel State of Grace Quad. So I'm going to get that on the MAC 239 or just any flat shader brush and just place this right underneath my brow bone as my highlight color. I'm going to grab a blending brush. This is just the MAC 217, just any blending brush will do. And I'm going to get this color right here. It's a shimmery purple. I'm going to be using a lot of different purples, but this one is kind of a lilac color. It's really pretty. It's kind of light though. This is from the Maybelline Eye Studios 110 Legendary Lilac. So I'm going to get some of that on the blending brush and stick this right underneath our brow highlight. With the same blending brush, I'm just going to wipe it off real good so it's clean. And I'm going to grab this color right here, which is called Azuki Bean. Yeah, it's from the Cutie Quad from the new MAC collection. Quite cute. So I'm going to get some of that on my blending brush and go ahead and stick this on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm just concentrating my brush right there and making circular motions, just building up that color right there on the outer part of my eye. Just kind of pushing it inward a little bit. I went ahead and wiped off the blending brush again, and I'm going to grab this color right here that's also in the Cutie quad, and it's called Boy Crazy. It's the prettiest purple ever. It's so shimmery, and it's a gorgeous purple. So I'm going to get a little bit of that and knock off the excess, and go ahead and stick this on the center of my eye, or lid, and just kind of mix it together with a Zuki bean. Going back to my flat shader brush, I'm going back to the Rimmel quad, and I'm grabbing this color right here, which is a light blue, and sticking it on the inner part where we put Free is Blue. And I'm just taking my brush and kind of working this light blue color on into the purple a little bit. I'm going in with a teeny little brush. This is the MAC 231 with a little bit of that white shimmery color we used earlier. And get a little bit of that on the brush. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this on the inner tear duct. Today for eyeliner, I'll be using the Urban Decay 24/7 liner in 0. And yes, I had to get another one of these because I love it so much. It's the best eyeliner ever. So I'm going to go ahead and stick some on my top line. Also put some of the 24/7 liner in 0 on my top line. So I'm going to smudge it out a little bit with the 231 that I used earlier. I'm also going to use the 231 to grab up some of this dark purple from the Rimmel quad and set that on my top line so that eyeliner stays on and it makes it a little darker. For my waterline, I'm going to be using the Rimmel eyeliner. It's a soft Kohl liner, and this one is in royal blue. With the 231, I wiped it off really well, and I'm going to grab this light blue that we used earlier, and I'm going to set this that's on my waterline so it stays on all day long and I don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to lightly pull this down a little bit and just kind of run some of this over top of it. And I'm just curling my lashes. I'm going to finish my lashes off with a little bit of mascara, and I'm using the MAC Zoom Lash. And this one is in Plum Reserve, and it's a really gorgeous purple color. And this is also from the new Flighty collection. So I'm going to go ahead and stick some of this on. And as you can see, it's purple. Today for blush, I'll be using the MAC Pretty Baby Blush, and it looks like that. It's kind of a pinky peachy color. I'll be using the MAC Hue Lipstick, and it's also a kind of light nude color. And to finish off my lips, I'll be using the MAC Lipglass in Saucy Tad, sorry. It's also a really gorgeous kind of nude light pink. Alright, so this is my completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will stop rambling now, and I'll talk to you guys soon.